Hey there guys, gals, fans, and pals, your buddy JohnMegacycle here. We have the April 2022 Bloons Tower Defense 6 tournament coming at ya. Let's take a quick second, let's go over the rules. We've got a couple of changes from the last tournament. If you're familiar with that one, not a ton has changed, but enough that I want to bring it up. First off, as always, no monkey knowledge, but we're also doing this one a best of 3 style. So instead of a single elimination, one match and you're out, you'll have 3 times at most to play against your opponent. Basic 4 heroes: Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker, Jones, Oben, Greenfoot. Very straightforward, just like the last tournament. And also, I'm mentioning very clearly in this one, no Paragon Towers, in addition to no instant monkeys, no instant abilities, nothing from the shop, and we are just getting right to it. So on the left side, you're going to see JohnMegacycle, myself, how you doing, and PaladinShotgun. And on the right side, we're going to see Hydra and Kid Rocks. So this is actually a co-op tournament. And I didn't have a whole lot of time before we got to the rules before I could bring it up. But what we're going to see is 2 people on the same map. The split is the exact same. Same as before though, just go as quickly as you can, see how quick you can fly through this thing. So on the left side, already we have started with JMegs and Shotgun. We have 3 snipers. Right out the gate. You might have noticed a little bit of money changing hands. That's the way you can afford 3 snipers off the gate. On the right side, we have Oben, Greenfoot for Hydra and Kid Rocks. So I don't think you can afford Oben right out the gate. So maybe some money change hands as well there. So these guys are going to both go as far as they possibly can. They're going to hopefully complete all 60 waves, all 60 rounds. I got to get my terminology right. They're going to finish all 60 rounds, and then they're just going to keep going, and whoever gets the farthest wins. Again, this is a best of 3. So let's say Hydra and Kid Rocks win this round. It's 1 point for them. If they win a second time, then that's it. Then they move on to the next round. But if Hydra and Kid Rocks win, and then JMegs and Shotgun win, then we have that best of 3 matchup. So Hydra and Kid Rocks getting their stuff together. Oben, Greenfoot is now getting put into full action. On the left side for JMegs and Shotgun, we have a sniper, 4th sniper. And one of them got evolved up. I'm going to guess that's FMJ, Full Metal Jacket. The one with the gray beret. That's fun to say. Gray beret. I like that. JMegs and Shotgun already on round 9. So Hydra and Kid Rocks with Oben, Greenfoot. Oben's going to absolutely stomp these first few rounds. It's not going to be a problem, especially with them leveling up. Also seeing 2 dart monkeys on the bottom. So that's something to take into consideration. Looks like JMegs and Shotgun have super speed mode on. And Hydra and Kid Rocks are doing it normal game speed, which is totally fine. Another thing to bring up is, again, with the monkey knowledge, we should have seen both players disable their monkey knowledge, which we did. I saw it on both screens, so these guys are going in again with no monkey knowledge or anything. The reason why we do that is we want to keep the tournament as fair as possible. What's not fair is if someone's level like 85, 90, 95, 100 or whatever, they've unlocked a lot of stuff, so this kind of keeps it a little more even. Oben actually letting a couple through. Those blue balloons providing a little bit more of a challenge than I thought. What else to talk about? The tournament as a whole. Yeah, so this is a co-op. It's split. Split from bottom left to upper right. We saw both players, both teams already do that. Looks like just way more snipers seems to be the order of business for JMegs and Shotgun. And now another sniper yet. Oh, that wheel just got away from JMegs. Okay, so we're seeing JohnMegacycle's screen on the left. I believe we're seeing Hydra's screen on the right. That was actually a little too fast for me. I didn't quite see what was going on there. So dart monkeys are going to do some pretty good work as well, but there's still some stuff sliding through. Oh, another dart monkey for Hydra and Kid Rocks on the right side. Stuff's moving a little quickly, and if I don't see a cursor because the other player is placing a tower, that makes it a little more difficult for me to do commentary because I can't easily track stuff, you know what I mean? More snipers yet. Order of business on the left side. Snipers, snipers, snipers. And, oh, you can see a misclick. There's a little bit of a gap there, right with the gear rotation. So this map is really interesting and was chosen for the tournament for this reason alone, is you can't just build like 2 tack throwers and call it a day, right? You've got this rotating gear on this axis that's going to be causing problems unless you have either a ton of monkeys that can provide constant defense, or you are using monkeys that can attack anywhere on the screen. So while we're waiting here, let's go through a quick loadout of what kind of monkeys those are. Snipers, obviously we're seeing on the left side. Used to good effect, and it looks like we're seeing our first sniper on the right side. Nicely done. The helicopter does great work. Can be added with the pursuit ability. I think that's a 200 loadout to give it pursuit. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's it. The airplane is awesome. The Never Miss darts. I think that's a 003 loadout for the aircraft. That's a good call. The mortar can be chosen to attack anywhere on the screen. That works out pretty well as well. Slightly less effective, in my opinion, would be the Dartling Gunner. But the Dartling Gunner can hit anything on the map as long as it has line of sight. You set up a target, bing, bang, boom. Kind of done with that, right? There's also a lot of ways to increase the range of monkeys. The Monkey Village does have an ability that when you just place it, I think it gives a 10% range bonus. So that can add a little more effectivity to some of your monkeys. Really nicely done. So we're already on to round 35, as I've been talking on that left side there. Heavy sniper. I see 3 snipers. The orange berets with the splash, looking explosion thing on their head. The orange berets are the ones that have NVGs, night vision goggles, if you're not familiar. And then the actual explosion-looking icon is the one that has like shrapnel blast or whatever that's called. Also, a huge leak through on that left side. That got a little dangerous for JMegs and Shotgun, but lives can be regenerated. There's a couple ways to do that. The maxed out Druid, I believe, can accumulate lives. The Chinook from the helicopter can generate lives. Also, I think one of the maxed out banana farms, I think the 005 can generate lives. Monkey Stock Exchange? I don't remember what that one's called. So there are some ways to generate lives even without monkey knowledge or anything like that. So just, you have to consider lives as your own commodity, right? Almost like Magic the Gathering. Lives, your life points, are a resource as well, not just your mana. So first, Moab on the left side, annihilated by all those snipers. We're seeing right away that Monkey Village, and then we're going to see, yeah, camo detection is most likely going to be the first order of business, and then also improve fire rate. That's going to increase the effectivity of all of those snipers, and grouping them up like that really tight is going to be amazing, because now all of your snipers that have FMJ or the Moab MAME or anything like that that can't aim specifically for camo now can hit camo. So okay, so Monkey Village on the JMegs side. For Hydra and Kid Rocks, we're on Wave 18, his open green foot. One of their, second open green foot, 2 snipers, okay. Starting to see a bit of continuity here. Things are looking pretty dope, I'm curious to see what's going to last out. This sniper strat seems like it's going to carry JMegs and Shotgun at least to Wave 60. And actually, it's been long enough since I played. I actually don't know how this ends or how far we got. But that's okay. This is half the fun. So, no eco from either side. And that makes perfect sense. To be absolutely honest, building an economy is difficult on this map. Because, again, your turrets are either losing or gaining effectiveness every single time the gear turns. So on the right side, for example, we have 2 dart monkeys that just came into range. So now the power of the balloon pop is going to be a little stronger this round because there's more artillery to be had, right? That's kind of the plan. So this is going to be a little interesting and a little difficult depending on how this pans out. So let's see. We've already talked about the rules. This is a co-op tournament. It's open to anybody. If you'd like to join us for this and other tournaments, check us out. We're on Discord. I've got links in the description below. Plenty of ways to get a hold of us if ever you want to get in on this. This tournament also does have a prize. Ooh, that was close on the right side. Almost some leakage on that. I think we've got a couple of bucks for the winners, first place, second place. It's not a massive tournament, but it's something that we do have. We were able, thanks to donations and support, get a little bit of cash in there as the prize. Helicopter for the right side. Helicopter, I feel, is a good call. If you've got the cash to support it, it can be pretty amazing with Pursuit and especially Moab Knockback. Okay, setting up some patrol points on the right side. Still snipers on the left side. Hey, if it works. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it, am I right? I have a sneaking suspicion that that's how JMegs and Shotgun are going to work their economy as well. the 040 sniper can start getting in a cash drop. Oh, massive leak on the right side. Not as massive as I thought. That was damage controlled pretty well, especially with that helicopter. A second monkey village on that left side there. One thing to talk about the aspect. Let's talk about the aspect of the video, right? You might notice that the right side's very much cut off. We don't see the current monkeys that people have, which they should have everything unlocked. It's one of the requisites for the tournament. But more specifically, this is a great way for us to pack in more video space. So we're able to get a lot more visual real estate by cutting out, what is that, like 10% of the right, 20% of the right, somewhere around there? I don't remember. These snipers are looking pretty good. I don't think they're going to do up against DDTs. That's something we're going to have to be really careful about. Second helicopter on the right side, I forgot to mention. Those snipers are absolutely ruining those Moabs on the left side, and also specifically the bouncing bullets. We're starting to see those. Bouncing bullets and the full metal jacket, the ceramic cracker, whatever that's called, Moab name, is pretty amazing. Okay, starting to see faster darts, more helicopter push out of Hydra and Kid Rock's. Helicopter's not bad. It's just really expensive to get going. So that's where this can get a little bit on the dangerous side. A lot of stark differences between these two teams, and that's a good thing. It gets really boring if everyone goes like just druids or something. Oh, and speaking of which, druid is another class with the druid of the jungle, I think it's called. They can attack anywhere on the map with the vines. Shotgun and JMegs on the left side have already completed up to wave 60. They're going to open up free play and just go as far as they possibly can. This tournament is going to be based on who can get the farthest. So the game's not over at 60. You just gotta keep going and going and going and see how far you can get. Moabs are getting absolutely rinsed at this junction. Yeah, full auto upgrades. Yeah, look at that. Those things are firing like machine guns. And don't forget, what we're seeing on the left side is JMegs and Shotgun having their game on double speed or full speed or whatever it's called. I think Kid Rocks and Hydra have been dibble-dabbling into yes-no on speeds. The Briar Patch, or whatever that is for Open Greenfoot on the right side. Well done, saved a bunch of camo. Left side, this is getting really dicey for JMegs and Shotgun. Like, the push is really strong. But after the first few ceramic balloons go away, it's a quick stack wipe. Okay, starting to see Pursuit out of some of these helipads. That's pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, Pursuit is great because you can always ensure that no matter where or how or whatever, the helicopters will keep firing. And there's our cash drops. So now we're starting to see some eco out of JMegs and Shotgun. So that's good to see. You need to eco very early. But like I said, this map is incredibly touchy on how this works because your Open Greenfoot, your hero, becomes less and less and less effective the farther he gets down the track and all that. Really good work out of Hydra and Kid Rocks. They're keeping in the game. Okay, so they went on the helipad at 220. The IFR, I believe that's called, allows the helipad to see detection. So we're also seeing two teams handle detection differently. On the left side, we saw the Monkey Village. Monkey Village provides detection. I'm going to call it detection because that's what it is in like StarCraft when they're stealth units. It's just a unit or a vehicle or a structure can have detection. So that's kind of how I call that. But on the right side, it looks like Hydra and Kid Rocks are handling detection on a per unit basis. So every single unit is handling their own level of detection. Shoveling a ton of money to Shotgun. JMegs just emptied the bank. Most likely to get Shotgun's economy online. Because I don't see any way for Shotgun to make a lot of coin here, any coin. 7,200 I think is the cost, and we'll see one of those snipers pop up, most likely. Yep, I think we just did. Those helicopters are proving to be workhorses for sure on the right side for Hydra and Kid Rocks. Round 73 for JMegs and Shotgun. Round 39 for Hydra and Kid Rocks. We're going to see the first Moab coming in one round. The big blue Bloons. It was really hard to say, actually. I think my tongue did a backflip. And this is going to be wave 40. Going for a banana farm. Yeah, it's almost never too early to econ. Again, your lives are a resource in their own right, so spend it if you need it. Quite a bit of leakage got through on that right side. So the helicopters are right now for Hydra and Kid Rocks perfect for little stuff. But they don't have really strong stopping power. And that's kind of where I'm starting to see a little bit of a lack on that right side. Lead balloons, ceramic balloons, not much of a challenge for that left side there for JMegs and Shotgun. Oh, this might be... I talked a bit. Yeah, a better answer for those ceramics are going to have to be figured out. Either large caliber on more snipers or something else entirely. And of course, I forgot to mention an Air Force unit has showed up. The never miss targeting is super, super good on this map because, again, you'll hit absolutely anything, anywhere, no questions asked, right? Works out pretty well. Upgrading that banana farm. Never too early to eco. It can be too late to eco. That's something to note. It can be too late to build up your economy. But by and large, it's never too early to build it. Is that how that works? Monkey Wall Street, that's what it's called. What I call it, the Monkey Stock Exchange? Yeah, that is another way to generate lives. So there are some ways to keep yourself in the game even without monkey knowledge. Monkey knowledge makes everything easier, obviously. But no monkey knowledge again. We're setting an even playing field. Works out pretty well. I just saw a 302 helipad, a 220 helipad. So they're looking for those rotors. Again, that's good for low stuff, but what I'd like to see... I'd like to see a little bit more heavy artillery, I guess. We have the Never Miss upgrade on the left. Starting to see helicopters on the left as well for JMegs and Shotgun. More money drops on the left. Yep, more helicopter upgrades. That Moab, it's called Moab Shove, right? Okay, what'd I call it? Cattle push? I don't remember. But that's going to be really helpful too, buying a little bit more time. Investing in glue monkeys or frost monkeys wouldn't be bad either to buy a bit more time on the battlefield. Again, only problem is they're only 50% effective, right? This just rough math. This gear's going to keep on turning. Maybe 60% based on their range, if they've got a lot of range or something. But yeah, Moab push on the left side buys the snipers more time to do their work. On the right side, those helicopters are looking nice. Now this is the thing that's a little dicey. Do you go more helicopters or do you upgrade the ones you have? Makes me a little nervous on that right side seeing a fourth helicopter. You gotta do what you gotta do. And maybe that is a good strat. But I always get a little nervous about having too many monkeys and not enough of them leveled up. Bunch of ceramic upgrades are coming through on the Moabs now. Lots of density going on here. This is all being benefited on the left side from that one monkey village. So even though it's really cramped spaces, there's a lot of effectivity on that left side. We got a monkey bank on the right side. That's going to be amazing. And the real trick with that is it generates interest at every round completion. The idea is it can only hold, I think, 7,500 money, something around there. 7,000, something like that. The idea is to let it build up as far as it possibly can before you cash it out. So don't cash it out every single round. You'll lose a lot of effectivity there, but we'll just have to see how these guys handle. Massive on the right. What is happening over there? Huge push. Camo. Pink. Man, that's dicey. That briar patch right there, whatever that's called, briar barbs, from Open Greenfoot on the right side is saving their tails. I don't think they have enough stealth detection. Not enough camo detection. That's dangerous as heck. They're sitting on a fair amount of coin as well. Maybe considering a monkey village? I thought I just saw that in the upgrade sheet on the right. Regular cash drops on the left side. A lot of money coming in. Mortar got constructed as well. I think that mortar might be out of range. Oh, we've got our first greeny meanies coming through. On that left side. Round 87, round 48 on the right. Yeah, this is moving pretty quick. Pretty quick. There's a lot to talk about because there's 4 players now. There's not just 2. So it's really interesting to figure out like who's specifically doing what. So if you walk through this, I think PaladinShotgun's the one that built the mortar. I take it back. It's too hard to keep track of, especially if you're doing the commentary. Lots of helicopters. So I think Apache Dart ship. So that's a 400 at a minimum. And then I think a 003 or 004 for another helipad with the little mini ships on the left. On the right side, I'm still... Once we see round 50 or 60, we'll get a much better idea of how long Hydra and Kid Rocks are going to make it. I think with enough cooperation, the right upgrades, like another Monkey Bank or 3 to really jumpstart their economy, I think they'll be able to make it for the long haul. But they got to make the absolute perfect decisions right now. Okay, left side, we're starting to see DDTs. Those helicopters are doing work. Oh, man. A lot of close calls here. A lot of close calls. Thank goodness Bloons Tower Defense does not have a miss possibility or a miss chance. It's all very much, if it hits, it hits. Tons coming through, getting very far on that left side. That left side's looking very, very dicey. Round 92 already. Round 100, in my opinion, is going to be a really good check to see how long both these teams make it. Depending on how they handle round 100, that's going to be the really big check to see whether or not these teams are going to make it for the long haul. Lots of movement on that right side. Those helicopters are paying bank. They're doing the work, for sure. That pursuit really pays off. Now, you don't have to use pursuit on the helicopter. You can set up waypoints or control points or just patrol zones or whatever that gets called. Or you can just have it sit in one spot. So there's plenty of options. You don't need pursuit, but to maximize its damage, especially with the razor rotors or however that's called or whatever, I think it's really important to have pursuit. Lots of heavy stuff coming up on that left side. Not enough strong stuff, I think. Okay, a huge chunk of money getting thrown at PaladinShotgun. Probably a really impressive upgrade hoping to come soon. Round 94 on the left, round 50 on the right. More money just being shoveled. Those snipers are going crazy. We're not seeing any balloons on the map. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. Those DDTs. Oh, that's most likely it. How? How on the left side? How? Oh, my gosh. They pulled it through. Oh, my God. Like I said, it's been long enough since I've seen this. I'm excited. I don't know what's going on. Right side, Kid Rocks and Hydra. Looks like they're scoring up, figuring out what they want to do next. That left side looks scary as F. Round 96 for JMegs and Shotgun. Round 51 for Hydra and Kid Rocks. Helicopters are doing work. Yep, that's working pretty sweet. I think they've got them up to a point where they're going to be able to handle themselves. I'd like to see how they handle Wave 60. Round 60. That might be a really good deciding point for Hydra and Kid Rocks. Oh, we've got some very serious mortar action on the left side. Wow, that must have been what all that cash was for. That is an absolute shelling. A helling of a shelling right there. Mortars are great because there's also an upgrade that allows you to strip off some of the ceramic add-ons for some of the Moabs and stuff. Oh, this is it for the left side. For sure. Too much density. Yep, and that's it. So JMegs and PaladinShotgun, they're going to end it at round 98. Not bad. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to wait and we're going to see what Hydra and Kid Rocks do. They're either going to pass 98, and once they beat 98 and go to round 99 where it says on their screen, they're the winners. So we're just going to have to wait and see how that goes. So we're either looking at 40 plus waves, or if Hydra or Kid Rock, or Hydra and Kid Rocks, if they don't make it much farther, then that's it. Then JMegs and Shotgun win it. Oh, that looks so dicey. Those pink ones will get you. And there's also a full Moab right on that right side. Oof, defeat round 54. Okay. Alright, so JMegs and Shotgun, that's one victory for them. Again, this is a best of 3. So Hydra and Kid Rocks are going to be able to take another swing at JMegs and Shotgun for the best of 3 style. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. Name's JohnMegacycle. That was our first round in Bloons April 2022 Defense. Oh my god, it's a lot of words. Anyway, thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.